Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Duke Nukem 3D, played with the Duke Plus mod on the Eduke32 source ports on the Come Get Some difficulty. I'm Blood Draken, and this is Episode 3, Map 3, Flood Zone. First thing you want to do is turn around and examine this medkit compartment that contains a scuba tank and a medkit if you need them. I don't, so I'm going to ignore them. I will take this RPG in the cracked open wall though, and then use the super shoddy to get work on the octobrains. And then once we're done with the octobrains by this waterfall, get out the minigun and kill off the imp missiles and enforcers above the rooftop. And then hover over the building, take out the rest of the enforcers, drop down and take out yet more enforcers by this metallic wall. Now, something to note about this metallic vent here, you don't want to walk past that, because if you do, you'll potentially trigger a battlelord fight on top of that building over there, and we don't want that just yet. But what we will do is get at the Imperium cannon, jump on top of the vent, and take out some bat commanders. And then take out the enforcer who spawned, who's already dead. Cool. So we got that chain gun ammo, and then we're going to go collect that one, and then we're going to jump over to that wall with the jetpack and get ourselves some atomic health, and then we're going to go for a swim. We have a secret down by this wall, but hello. But we're not going to collect on it just yet. Instead, we're going to take out the octobrains in this office building. Make a note of the fact that it has the yellow keycard access. And then we're going to pull out the single shoddy and get to work on sharks, because just like every other monster in this game, sharks are jerks. I don't know if it's got anything to do with this port or this mod, or if it's just a thing in general, but yeah, sharks are jerks. They're also jerks in the Sega Saturn game. But I remember them being a lot more passive in the PlayStation game, so I'm not really familiar with the DOS version of all things, so if anyone knows what they're like there, just let me know. Oop, throw the pipe bomb, kill the eggs. Ow. Yeah, that imp missile's going to pay for that later. That's okay, we're just going to kill off the rest of the sharks and the octobrains for the time being. And once we've finished with that, we're going to go investigate the secrets. Pretty much right to do that now. There's the blue door, by the way. And so for the rest of the sharks underwater here, I'm just going to get out the double pistols and just akimbo them to death. Save up my shotgun ammo for the time being. There's also another scuba gear in this room if you need it, which I imagine is probably handy for pistol starting. And there it is. But let's get out the Imperium cannon ammo, or the Devastator, depending on what you're using, and fire a big old ball of energy at the octobrains. And then get the double pistols out, so if there's any survivors, you can just plug a few bullets in their face. A force to be reckoned with, yes Duke, we know. And yeah, I'm trying to think, where's the blue keycard? Oh, we have to go up the surface. So let's get the double pistols back out, and when we surface pretty much up this little crack, I like to just stay in the water and just fire from this little spot at all the trooper dudes. Got the chain gun, and there's a trooper dude up there. And that's it for trooper dudes for now, I think. So, what was my next usual strategy plan? It's to get out the Imperium cannon, collect the ammo and the keycard, and our second secret, which is this blank wall that serves well, absolutely no purpose. Certainly not in single player. I wouldn't imagine it serving any purpose in deathmatch either. Maybe there's supposed to be an item in the wall. If anyone knows anything about that secret, let me know. For now, we'll just jump across to the next ridge and slowly make our way up. Bit by bit, so that we don't spook too many enemies at once. We have a fat commander here. There should be another one around the corner. Fun fact, by the way, you don't want to get caught by those bastards while you're treating the water surface, because their ramming attack will just kill you instantly. And once there should be a trigger line right here, spawning a tripper dude and opening up a wall nearby. And said wall nearby contains one of the first battlelord fights, who should jump down onto the building below, making him an easy target. Ow! Yep, there he is. Just fire the big old ball of energy at him and it should kill him outright. And then that building down there is the trigger point where I talked about the second battlelord fight that comes out of this wall. This wall opens up when you touch any area of that building. For now, let's concern ourselves with this guy and his buddy. And the fact that hit detection down there is absolutely awful. Uh-oh. So is my shape at the moment. I'm not kidding, I need to spend more time at the gym. Alright, so let's go get the armor down in the water first. If I can remember where it was, because the eggs are going. What are you doing down here? How the fuck did you find yourself underwater? Never mind, I'm trying to find armor and it's not happening. I thought it was... Ah, there it is. Okay. I'm blind. So... Okay. I think we... Yeah, we have ammo over there. Now, as long as if you jetpack your way through this area without touching the... See, here we are. This is the building here. Without touching the trigger point on the ground, you'll be fine. Right, let's grab the ammo and get to work now.
Well, that was fun.
Sure was, wasn't it? And they've both dropped a couple of chain guns that we don't even need to pick up right now. Speaking of chain gun ammo we don't need to pick up, let's collect our third secret, which is this hole in the wall right here. You can open up this window and jump inside for some chain gun ammo. We probably won't even need to collect that because we got the battlelord chain guns to top us up. And let's go collect the fourth secret on this building by the yellow door entrance, the jetpack. Now that's a yellow keycard entrance, duh, but there's also another one underwater. I just wanted to point that out. Actually, I did point that out earlier. Now I remember. Whoopsie. Anyway, let's go access the blue door and go to town on an octobrain nest. Just keep firing rockets in there. Even the occasional pipe bomb if you feel like it. Well, you know, I don't want to use rockets indoors. Safety first. Now, where's the yellow keycard? There you are. You're very difficult to find in this area for some reason. Oh, okay. I've just run out of scuba tank. Let's go get the other scuba tank. Now that we've got the yellow keycard, let's go to that office building and go to work on some more octobrains. In fact, I think this is now just about the right time to unleash the Duke bots because the office building down below that gives us access to the red key card. Also has a Duke bot in the room. And let's go. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, this button lets us out, and it also moves up the alley cat sign to give access to the red keycard, and also unleashes more sharks. As we've established by now, sharks are jerks. Yeah, rip Duke bot. No skin off my bones. What is skin off my bones is taking damage though. Alright, are there any more sharks or octobrains to deal with? They usually all be around here, so that takes care of them. So let's just swim through here, get the atomic health at last, and take the route towards the blue keycard, because that's where the red door is also found. There'll be a whole gang of enforcers, some of them even hiding, and a whole gang of octobrains too. Oh shit, I forgot that. Whoops. You silly goose. Oh, and we missed some sharks anyway. I've done this so many times I actually missed it at a point. Good job, me. Yeah, we haven't had some shrinking action for a while. Let's actually do something about that. Jerk. How? Alright. Let's just give him both barrels. And let's try shrinking a few octobrains as well. You never get enough stopping action. And, alright, we'll let him live. We've pretty much seen Kane Saw kicked ass. Just got one last turret to deal with down the bottom. And that's all she wrote. That's the flood zone, everybody.